name is Rick Gallot. I am honored and blessed to serve as the president of Grambling State University, a place where everybody is somebody. That has been our motto since the 1950s, started by our second president, Ralph Waldo Emerson Jones. But it really is more than a motto. It really is at our core who we are as an institution. And hearing Mr. Jones talk about having the support system around you, not only here while you're in high school, but beyond, is really core to our mission. And that is, as an institution, we meet you where you are and help to take you where you have the God-given talents and abilities to go. You're surrounded by a community of people who are interested in you being successful. We are invested in your success. Now, for me, as president, this is not a job. I've had jobs. I've practiced law for about 25 years. I've served in the Louisiana legislature, in the House and the Senate. This is really something that is very personal to me. I live in Grambling. I was born and reared in the Grambling community. I attended nursery school through college on Grambling's campus. So when I pull up on campus every day, again, I'm not there to punch a clock and get a check. I'm really interested and invested in all of you being successful, all of our students. And so I think it's always important that I share that with prospective students to know that you're not going to be another number lost in a vast pool of students. I remember being at another New Orleans area school a couple of years ago, and I made the point, said, you know, at Grambling, you're not going to be in a class of 500 students like some other schools. And the teacher raised her hand and she said, I went to LSU and one of my freshman classes had 900 students in it. 900. Now, of course, some of you will be successful no matter where you go. And so I certainly don't mean any disrespect by saying you can't make it in that kind of environment. But I think it's important to be in an environment where you know your teachers know you. They know if you're maybe having a bad day, you know, or just off a little bit. Those things are important throughout your matriculation. And of course, you know, you're all in a beautiful new school here, and this is great. This is a really great facility. But when you think about having, you know, storms and other challenges, pandemic, you know, this is a very unique time in your lives. And it's going to be very important that that next step you take is going to be one that is going to be conducive to you being successful, not just checking the box to say, well, I went to this school or that school. Now, I can promise you you're going to have an amazing experience if you attend Grambling. There's so many great opportunities. Of course, you'll hear from other members of our team who will talk more about the various aspects of campus life and that kind of thing. But I want you to know that, you know, I have an open door policy. So for students, and of course, one of my favorites, Ms. Sky Harrison, who you hear from in just a moment, she and her bestie, Mahalia, stop by the office all the time, and she can tell you, my door is always open because I want students to know that you have access to the president. I'm not locked up somewhere where you can't get to me. If there's something going on in your life that you need to talk to me about, I'm going to always be there for you. We're not so big that I can't have my door open for students when you need me. So with that, I'm going to turn it over now to the band director, the leader of the world famed Tiger Marching Band, Dr. Nikole Roebuck.